of course we have a sensor in the car. So G sensor.
The G sensor.
Yeah, once the car hits something, a wall, and the G sensor moves, it moves at 17G, at 17G. In which case
17G.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you know, when they race, they already have plenty of G, and but at 17G it moves, and in which case driver should remain in the car unless the car is on fire or something like that, so that the rescue can go and pick the driver correctly, so not to further damage whatever injury there may exist. So yeah, it's very interesting. So that 17G, it's a small red light that comes out, and the marshals are able to check and see, and so they will immediately contact race control, and allow and notify that it's been more than 17G.
Okay.
But even if when it's less, if the driver feels like better stay in the car and wait for rescue, that's good too. So we always ask them, don't leave the car unless the car is on fire, because it's always better for the doctors to check and see if everything is all right.
Just not move too much.
Yes. Also,
look at that. It's the number 23 and the 3, and the 23 is in front again.
Yes. They're amazing. And then with the
we have the leader,
Hoppy in there. That's a good shot.
Ooh, that was wow. That was nice overtaking. It's Ronnie again. Ronnie is on fire right now.
In a good sense.
Yes. And that's the 52 poles. They started pole position. Oh, what is? It's an issue. It's an issue. No, it's not. Okay.
So back
on
with our
track
friend.
again.
Yeah. Okay, okay. He's okay.
Tachikawa is okay. Last year he had problems on the brakes. Do you remember where he ran all the way in the first corner, and there was the 34 car? Thanks God there was the car. He
So he
touched it, and
exactly.
then
and it kind of slowed him down. Right?
Slowed him down.
Yeah, I remember that. That was quite a big
Yeah, but 2 years in a row. It must be a traumatic for him.
Which means that when you got new tires, maybe the brakes and the new tires, hot brakes and new tires are not working very well or something. Because the guys come out, change the tires, go out, and then he's unable to control, the brakes don't work.
Well, we had a few brake issues this weekend already. Obviously, the 17 car and qualifying, and also the 25 Hoppy 86MC Matsui. He had some issues with the brakes too. Actually, yesterday he overran, but he stopped actually before running into the wall. So it wasn't a big damage to the car, but it wasn't brake issue. That's what they said. Is this for P1? Is it? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Wow, the 52.
The 25 is again leading, but of course we have
safety car. Why?
Car.
What happened?
No, it's for that.
It's for that.
I suppose. No, probably It's for Zen's car. No?
Is that for Zen's car?
Safety car, which FRO.
Why again FRO?
Can we? Yeah, let's see.
And the pit lane is closed. This is the rules for the Super GT series. When the safety cars goes into the track, the pit lane is closed, which means that if there is someone in the pits right now,
they're stuck.
They're stuck.
They can't come out. Oh well.
That's bad luck.
And or if they need to go in, they will be penalized. Yeah.
Oh my God! So it did happen. Safety car.
Yeah.
Do you think is it really because of the Zent car? Well, obviously they didn't show anything else, so it must be.
Maybe to remove
debris,
the car, and to remove the car. Because, if one car crashes into there, it's possible that, that also oil-wise, etc. Let's see how it looks. So the first safety car for this weekend, for this race,
Did
after
you just
72 laps.
Say first intentionally, or
I mean,
How many
actually-
did we have last time at Fuji? I can't really remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It was
it's
so many.
unusual, right? To have
It's a usual thing, right?
74 laps, you know, the first one, and it's
Hmm.
So now,
But you know what? If it was a usual 300-kilometer race,
so the safety
we
car is
would-
picking the leader
picking the leader.
of the 500,
Hmm.
and it goes out so that then it's So usually the safety car under the regulation waits and picks the leader, so that once it comes in, the cars can restart with the leader.
We make the 500s and the 300s line up in two different lines.
Yeah.
And well, we will see it. We will see it later. They will stop at the home straight, and we will let the ones go and wait for the leader, and then do the restart. So it will take a little bit of time, everybody. But this is, the safety car rules in the Super GT series.
It's quite exciting, but they're rescuing the car. But the guys have to learn. We actually practiced this safety car restart
During off-season testing.
That and also exactly off-season testing during tests. Yeah, because it's something you have to do. You have look there
was
it
some
dropped
part-
something.
That is one.
That's a disc from maybe
Ooh,
maybe.
ow.
Ooh,
Oh,
look at that
that's
speed.
high speed. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
It's a shame. It's
Ow.
wow. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. But he's.
But it's
okay,
good that he's walking.
Doctor with him. So. Yeah.
Oh.
So the safety car picks up the leader of the 500, and then just continues doing laps until every car. And first of all, until we have cleared the track, so we can restart.
So it was actually the right front tire which was
Oh.
which went off.
Did it?
Was it?
Okay.
Do you think it was a
Oh.
mechanical
Maybe.
mistake? No?
Yeah. Maybe.
Did not.
It was not well
was
attached,
not
maybe?
well
Okay.
attached. Oh,
So the
that's
thing here now is that they don't want to keep they don't want to cool
down the tires,
too much, and
so they need
also
to wait.
and also the brakes, because the brakes they should be hot apparently. So here, so what they do now is on the right side we will have
The 500s.
the 500 will be towards the pit wall side, and the 300 will be on the grandstand side in two files once they're ready to restart. But before they do have to clear the track. And it's very interesting.
Because, so as you see, the gap of everyone is gone. So once they restart the race, it's going to be from 0 gap. So it's all over again.
Yeah, it's a good advantage for some of them.
For some it is, for some
It's like a restart. Like, okay, we've got 2 sprint races. And, well, Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fair, isn't it?
it is fair, but
It's unfair for those that were leading.
for
but,
those who were leading, it's
it's like
super
a reset.
unfair.
It's a reset. Okay, it's
It is.
kinda-
It is.
So right side front tire.
Right front tire. Yeah, because you saw that ring part
Like a nut or
flying
something.
away. Yeah.
But we can't see it from this side.
But
And the
I
nut
think
comes out.
it comes now.
Oh, wow,
There,
yeah,
there
there.
you go.
Ah. Wow.
Oh.
So was that maybe an issue at the pit stop? Or, well,
Maybe.
poor thing.
But
But
that was his out lap, so obviously
Yeah.
pit stop error.
It really affected.
That hurts.
And the engine.
It's always sad to see cars crashing into the wall. It is
Even
a
for
front
suspension.
tire. Does it hold?
great system of picking up the car. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it's
But-
hanging out.
Yeah. Fuji Speedway is so quick in doing all these, dealing with all those matters.
Yeah.
It's a very nice track.
Yeah, and all the marshals. We have in total 240 officials, including marshals.
Wow.
Yep. And yeah, loads. And also because of the weather being very hot, there's a lot of rescue teams as well.
Yeah, I heard you have some extra ones
ambulances,
this time.
for the public, for the paddock, for everywhere, you know, so that if you feel like, because we try too hard, everyone is working too hard. And once you realize you've got heat stroke, and heat stroke is really dangerous,
Yes.
for your health. So it's very important that once you come to Japan to watch this race, if it's in summer, you have to really keep it, drink water, but not only water, it has to have salts or
Salts and
salines,
minerals.
minerals.
I remember myself doing pit reporting a few years ago. I nearly got a heat stroke, but it was so hot. It was this summer race, I guess, the long one. Oh my God, because it's really boiling in the pits.
Yeah.
If there's no wind, then it's
And what they say is
sauna.
that miso soup, Japanese soup, miso
miso soup.
is one of the best drinks to drink to keep your saline level.
because it's salt.
Yeah, and very
miso,
similar. There.
minerals.
So now we got the marshals standing. So now the 300s and the top of the 500 stops, and now what they do is, if the 300 is not the top, then they let the others go.
I think now they just let them stop and
then
let them go.
300. So now they're going to pick up the top of the 300. So they let all the ones that are in front, so one lap behind the 300. So they're asking all the 300s to go, so that to restart we have to have both top of 300, 500. So that's why safety car goes in front of the 500. So picks up the top and does all the laps until they stop, like they did now. So now all the 500s can just stop behind. But there was no 300. So there. So the top now they say have to stop.
And then now the keeper needs to go.
Yep.
Because he's
So
behind, and the 17.
Exactly. So now the 500s go first. So once we pick up, because we don't want to keep the cars there for too long, because we don't want them to cool down, because otherwise it's really hard to restart for the cars, for the engines, for the tires, and the brakes. So now the 500s go. Usually the 500s are always on the right side. 500s go, and once all the 500s have gone, now the top of the 300 can start, and all the others that went first, they'll come behind and join the last 300. So that it's very unique, but it works really well. You know, this Super GT way of restarting after safety car. All right, so the 500's gone. And now, all right, go. And so if you don't practice this, once it happens, they're like, what is this? What's going on? What do I do? Mom. And it's like,
This is very unique, and it is unfortunately unlucky for the Hoppy, because they only did one pit stop so far, and I think
now they have no gap.
They have no gap, and do they have enough fuel? Do you think? It's been a while since they've been in the pits, and they didn't change half of the tires, and because once they restart, everyone's gonna overtake the Hoppy.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate. They didn't count that, apparently. And looking at the 500s, you see the Keeper Toms in the front, which is not actually the leader, because they didn't pit in yet for the second time.
Yeah.
So it's actually the car number 19, is it? So it is 19 in front again. Looking at the
500s.
Yeah, for the 500s, it's the 19 Lexus again. So Ronnie needs to push again.
Mm,
Well, but Ronnie is on fire.